discipline will take you or motivation won't. That is the topic of today's yapping video, but we're not doing it in the car today. We are doing it on the Stairmaster. I need to check and make sure I locked my door. I am so tired. I'm not even thinking clearly. I'm gonna have to give you guys the story time of what happened to me last week, but yeah, I'm here at the gym. It's 2 a.m. of course. Gym is empty, but this is the best time for me to hop in, dive in, and do what I need to do. Discipline will take you where motivation will not. So you see me with the camera in my hand getting on the Stairmaster, but what you don't see is that I spent an hour sitting in my car loathing, yawning, scrolling on TikTok because I was dreading coming in here. I did not feel like working out. I still don't feel like working out, honestly. I just did 15 minutes on interval level 1. Now, I usually consistently am oscillating between 3, 4, and 5 when I'm working out at the gym. I would like for it to be more because I've seen other people, like when I go on Pinterest and I look up Stairmaster workouts, I see people doing like level 7 off of the first minute. I am not there yet, baby. I will be there, but every day I'm working to get better and better, so that will be my reality. But I wasn't feeling it, but my body was desperately craving cardio, craving movement, craving just connectedness with my body. My mind is not in this space, but I am coming anyway. Discipline will take you where motivation won't. I have zero motivation. I think my motivation, let me not lie. I'm always motivated. I am a mother. I am a being having an experience. If I didn't have any motivation to live, I would literally die. So clearly I have a purpose, clearly I have a mission, clearly I have belonging. But as far as just, I want to be here at the gym, I'm looking forward to working out, no. But I do know that my discipline and the type of woman that I see myself continuing to evolve and grow into every day is a woman that prioritizes her physical, mental, spiritual, financial health and fitness and wealth, because we do know that the real wealth is your health. You have one body that you will exist in this lifetime. Now, I'm assuming the next reality, the next transference, we will be in a different body, a different vessel, because it is a different container. That's just my theory. But be that as it may, you need your body to power you through your everyday. You need your body to be able to enjoy moments. I know that we are entering into a WALL-E-esque type of world where people are not being physically active, or people are excited at the advent of technology taking over, because it means it's less that they have to do. But you have to realize that part of the plight of being a human is movement, community. I mean, a walkable city should not be a luxury. A walkable city is definitely a human right. But this is not a political video. This is a Stairmaster yapping video. I am on the Stairmaster. I do not want to be here. But guess what? That does not matter. Why? Because a part of my discipline, a part of my routine says that this is something that I must do. And honestly, it's one of those investments that pays for itself continuously. It pays for itself in the day-to-day, whether it's renewed sense of self-confidence, raised energy levels, because you guys know I'm gonna need it. I ain't drinking Celsius no more, so I need the energy from somewhere. I need the happy chemicals to come from somewhere. And it's coming from the gym. I give thanks. Physically, I've lost 30 pounds since this time last year. I would have loved for it to have been more, to be real with you. But given the time and the space that I was in, I'm thankful for my body in every state that it's in, because it's continuously supporting me, my goals, my aspirations, without complaint, even when I don't treat her as I should fully, when I'm indulging in things I should not, when I'm not eating when I should, when I'm not working out and I can. But I am changing that, because here I am on the Stairmaster. Mind you, interval level 1, but what you didn't see is I've already walked 15 minutes on the Stairmaster. So I hopped back on the Stairmaster with you guys, one, to document my discipline, because I just know this moment here, 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, I'm gonna be so happy to be able to look back at this and say, yay girl, you did that, you're still doing that, you are it, you are all that you said that you will be and are. And I hope the same for you guys. I feel like, okay, I'm rambling, but it's hard to talk really concisely and clearly when you're trying to catch your breath at the same time. Mind you, I am going at a very slow pace, but I'm also cognitively aware that there are other people around me, my surroundings, and I am pretty exhausted. So I thank you guys for bearing with me, especially given that I don't have it on a tripod, and I don't plan on editing this video. And if I do, it'll be very minimal, because I need to get the content out there. Getting the content out there is what's most important. Discipline will take you where motivation can. Just doing the work, even when you don't feel like it, is the key to success. You have to continue to abide in something to get any real results, even as it concerns anything in life. Business-wise, oh, this didn't work. Well, how long did you do it? How many times did you fail? Are you afraid of failing? Are you afraid of embarrassing yourself? Are you afraid of what other people are going to say about you because you haven't reconciled with yourself, your own being, your own essence, what makes you unique, what makes you great, your faults, the goodness inside of you, the devil inside of you, the duality inside of you and outside of you and around you? Do you recognize yourself and other people? Vice versa. Discipline, 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 my dear. And you are only as strong as your weakest trait, characteristic, or habit. So we fight every day, continuously, to better ourselves in each and every way, in each and every day, no matter what. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you are living. I know for a fact, take a second and think about it. I know for a fact you have to be living in at least 3 answered prayers. I saw somebody on Threads make a post some weeks ago about that, like something basically along that line is like, you are probably living in 3 answered prayers. When I think about it, there's definitely 3 things, more than 3 things that I can think of that I prayed for. Not even that far away in the past, and it manifested for me. God Source Creator loves me and wants the best for me, wants me to have an abundant, rich, prosperous, joyful life. And even the lessons that are hard and difficult, I accept them for what they are, because I have life, and where there's life, there's hope. Where there's life, there's discipline. Where there's life, there's discipline. You're gonna, either you discipline yourself or you're gonna be disciplined later. So it goes back to like the duality of everything. It's like, make time for your health, or make time for your illness later. Spend the money on buying the organic produce, grow your own food, join a co-op, be proactive about your food, or potentially have disease in your body later. Potentially any of the fallout that could happen, God forbid. We only want the good. But if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. I just barely made it to the gym today, and yet me showing up has already paid huge dividends for myself, because not only am I going to hit my 30-minute goal on the Stairmaster, albeit I am walking very, very slow. Not only am I going to meet my goal of walking on the Stairmaster for 30 minutes, getting my cardio in, I'm getting my content out, I'm showing up, and I'm improving every single day just for showing up. I wanted to go home and go to bed so bad, but guess what? The sleep, the reward of sleep tonight is going to be that much greater, because I put in the work in spite of. Even if I had to make modifications, I still have improved more than I would have. And I mean by that, I'm on the Stairmaster doing 30 minutes. I'm on a very slow interval. Other times I've come, I've been on level 4 and 5. I've killed it. I've been sweating. I went to the treadmill and I've lifted weights and done all those things, and I felt great. Today, my 100% is exactly what I'm giving right now. And the 100% is me making this video as well to remind you that showing up is more often than not the hardest part. And once you show up, life's beautiful unfoldment will reward you for your efforts. There is no such thing as something for nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing, so you have to put something on the table. You have to put something on the altar. You have to give something away. You have to. It's not a decision, because if you don't decide to give something, it will be taken from you. Be disciplined. Discipline your mind. Discipline your body. Discipline your energy. Discipline your time. Discipline your thoughts. I was listening to a video earlier. I'll put it in the description. I'd be finding all the interesting, quirky videos on the internet, but it was a video about thought forms and how thought forms literally take on a life of their own. So it really does reiterate to a video I made earlier today talking about addressing the hate that I got on my viral Threads post. And I was basically saying, like, if there's something that you don't like, don't pay attention to it, because if you give it attention, you're giving it life. Discipline your mind, discipline your actions, discipline your health, discipline your mind, you know, and also have fun at the same time. I'm not saying be boring, I'm not saying don't have a life, but I'm saying you cannot leave your post. Honestly, I largely had no form of a fitness routine for most of my life. So I feel like I'm playing catch up right now. Delaying sleep a little bit so I can come to the gym at 2 a.m. But that is the direct karma or consequence of not doing before. And ignorance of the law is no excuse. Not knowing is not enough of an answer. At a certain point, you are responsible for your life. At a certain point, you have to forgive those people. Forgive them for they know not what they do. If they did it to you, they're doing it to themselves. It's impossible not to. So release any attachments that you have to what other people have to say, what other people think, what other people feel about what you're doing. Be led by your own inner compass. Be led by God's source creator. Give thanks for whatever state that you're in, because whether you realize it or not, you're blessed. So, this video has largely been all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. But I like the change in pace. Like earlier this week, I was in the Walmart parking lot. Another day I was in my car. And here we are at the gym on the Stairmaster. Y'all have spent the last 14 minutes with me on the Stairmaster. One more minute, I will hit my 30-minute goal, because I already did 15 minutes before I turned the camera on. And mind you, this is not the best display of physical adeptness for me because I'm exhausted and I'm moving really slow. But the tortoise in the air, slow and steady wins the race. It's not a race, it's a set. I'm putting in my set right now, and this set is as strong as other sets that I've put in, but guess what? It's also not the strongest set that I will ever have. The strongest set that I will ever have will come off the backs of a workout like today that I felt like was mediocre, but compounded with all the other stuff, it's gonna pay me huge dividends later on. So I give thanks. I give thanks for life. I give thanks for discipline. I give thanks for you. If you watch this long video of me yapping with my shaking hand, I so appreciate you. And choose love, choose life. Discipline will take you where motivation cannot. This is a good opportunity for me to ask you, are you subscribed to my channel? If you aren't, why aren't you? 80% of my viewers watch my videos, but are not subscribed. Subscribe, please. Thank you.